I'm attempting to watch 1,000 games of football before the end of the 2026 FIFA World Cup. I'm going to be ranking every single one to find out which game is the greatest of the season. Today, we are covering the opening game of the A-League season as Adelaide United take on Sydney FC. And apologies if you can hear the rain in the background. It is currently tipping it down here in Perth, but I wanted to get these videos recorded anyway because we've had some really good A-League games to open up this season. And let's get into the first one of the season, that being Adelaide versus Sydney. Now, in my A-League predictions, and if you guys haven't seen my A-League predictions, I've got the video out now on my YouTube channel. Make sure you check that one out. I predicted Sydney to definitely be a team to beat this season, purely because of their squad, and I didn't really sort of put too much emphasis on the fact that Ufuk Talay is on a horror streak as manager, and Adelaide would take full advantage of that today. Now, to preface, the first half was very competitive. Neither side would score, and both sides would have really good chances. I'd say the pick of the bunch would actually go for Adelaide when a ball across the box would fall to Panakikianis at the back stick, who would shoot, but it was saved and pretty much pulled off the line by Devonish Mears in what was both lucky and also just a really good reaction save. Now, the first goal would come in the second half, and it would go the way of Adelaide. Craig Goodwin taking a corner kick, and Ryan Kitto somehow managing to meet the ball with a diving header completely unmarked by the Sydney defence. It was some awful set-piece defending, and it gave Adelaide a 1-0 lead. Shortly after this, Adelaide would break forward once again, Yaya DeCooley slipping a ball in behind to defensive midfielder Ethan Alagic, who would fire a left-footed shot in at the near post. Devonish Mears unable to keep the shot out at the near post, and it would be 2-0 for Adelaide. They were absolutely flying at the moment, and Sydney had a lot of work to do to be able to get back into the game. Sydney would throw attack after attack after attack at the Adelaide defence, even hitting the post through Ryan Grant in the 68th minute. However, they would be unable to get a goal until the 90th minute, when Joe Lolly would place a beautifully worked left-footed shot into the back of the net. Smits would get a hand on it but would be unable to keep it out. However, it would be too late for Sydney as they would not be able to find an equaliser. Adelaide with a huge opening day win and 3 points to kick off their season. Overall, this game was actually really, really good. Better than I expected, to be honest, and I'm going to give it a 7.2.